Here's one way to see the role of ideas. So we're living in a world where some small percentage of Muslims are jihadists. They are waging war against infidels, they're killing apostates, they are throwing gays off of rooftops, they are trying to stamp out blasphemy wherever they find it. They're threatening cartoonists with death and in certain cases killing them. And many of these people have other opportunities in life, obvious opportunities, both economic and political, and yet they're choosing to do this. Now, you may question whether or not the reason for this behavior is purely religious, right? Even though these people themselves say that it is. But just imagine what would change in these people's lives if you changed specific tenets of the religion. For instance, if you kept Islam exactly the same, except on the point of homosexuality, right? What if there was a teaching in the Koran and in the Hadith that was as clear as any other, which said homosexuality is fine. It's another variant of human love, and there's no reason at all to be worried about it, right? There's no question that it would be safer than it is currently to be gay in a majority Muslim society. No question at all. The justification for victimizing gays is explicitly theological, based on the doctrines, based on the fact that you can point to the texts that demonize homosexuality. And so it is with everything else that we find aberrant in this worldview, the treatment of women as being morally and politically inferior to men. That is spelled out in the text. If on every page of the Quran and the Hadith, at some point it was reiterated, oh, and don't forget, women are exactly equal to men in every respect, we would live in a different world, right? So it's not an accident that jihadists fasten upon these ideas and these behaviors, because the recipe for this worldview is there. It's just as it's not an accident that Catholics eat a cracker at the Mass thinking that it's the body of Jesus. It's an explicit ritual and sacrament that has been given to them. So the specific behaviors that we see and the specific hatreds, the language that frames this worldview is the operating system that we are seeking to rewrite, and which Muslim reformers in some way must rewrite.